All right, my friends, the time has come. The parts are in, so it's time to chop this frame up and cross that point of no return. So what I'm going to be working on today is just getting that angle grinder out, chopping off all these unnecessary brackets. Well, these are going to keep these. But just the stuff that isn't going to be used anymore, things like the mounting tabs for the original seat, some of the little brackets for like a fender or a mud guard, things that hold the stock electronics in, these little covers for the side jib jabs, and then eventually chopping the back half of the frame off to insert our frame hoop. I picked up this frame hoop off eBay, and I'm not really sure how it's going to work out. It is, it's 1-inch steel, so it should fit. I've already had to make a couple adjustments to this bend right here. It was a little bit too aggressive from the start, and it didn't match the seat that I want to use. The other cool thing about this frame hoop is it's already cut and channeled and has this integrated LED light into the back, which I think is going to work out for a pretty cool taillight solution. It has the wiring running through it already, so all I need to do is make the right chops, line this up, measure once, cut twice, and get this in position. So I'm going to go at it pretty hard with the grinder here for a minute. Just start chopping away. Hopefully nothing that we need, but I'm just going to do some rough chops that I can clean up later. Well, that escalated quickly, but all of the doodads are now done. Thank you. All the doodads are now chopped off. It obviously is very, very ugly right now, so I got to clean that up with the flap wheel. But most importantly, I've got this back section cut out. And where did it get to? Back section's cut out, and the hoop, after lots of minor adjustment, lines up and fits. So we've got it right there. Actually, these are still hot. Anyway, as you can see, our tail section lines up just right and follows this little frame line right here. And I think it's going to work out well. What I need to do next is I have the seat as well, so I'll toss that on here and just see how we're doing for length. I'm also going to sit the tank on here as well to help with those measurements. So that goes right there. That goes like that. Oh man, it looks like a motorcycle. And if I place this here, we start to get an idea of what this is going to look like. And this gets me very excited. Now, let's see how this does. So that is actually a good thing. It's too long because it's easier to chop than it is to add. So let's go ahead, let's see if we can take some measurements here. All right, with the seat in place and with the bar, with the hoop also in place, the tricky part here is with this bend, I'm not really sure how to measure that the best. So I know that I want this to be just shy of the edge. And if I do that, this is completely unscientific. I think if we take 2 inches off I think that will be the magic 2 inches. Let's chop off 1 3/4 inches. Okay, round 2. Fingers crossed. And that, my friends, is why we cut just a little bit less, because taking that 1 3/4 inches off ended up being the perfect fit. When we angled this up to follow the body line, the seat squishes down, and by some lucky miracle, everything fits great. All right, time to switch gears a little bit. Let's line this up, throw in some tacks, and hopefully keep it straight. I'm going to start off by putting these little slugs in here. And they're not a perfect fit, but they should help at least a little bit. Let's get some pliers to hold those. And now for the moment of truth. Let's make sure we have that lined up. Guys, I'd say that's pretty much perfect. That looks really good. Very cool. Very cool. I'm very excited about that. That looks awesome. Let's throw a couple more around, finish that weld.